Under One Roof, 10 Years of Stiwdio Maelor, an anthology.
Hi, I'm Norma Hendrix, reading Artist Residency Reflections, written in October of 2023. Mary Oliver wrote, "Creative work needs solitude. It needs concentration without interruptions. It needs the whole sky to fly in, and no eye watching until it comes to that certainty which it aspires to." No one yet has made a list of places where the extraordinary may happen and where it may not. Still, there are indications. Among crowds, in drawing rooms, among easements and comforts and pleasure, it is seldom seen. It likes out of doors. It likes the concentrating mind. It likes solitude. Journal entries, October 16th, arrival. The view from my bedroom window at Maelor begins with a few slate row houses with climbing vines and scattered planters. Beyond is a steep emerald hill dotted with sheep. The sky is obscured in mist. Across the hall, the studio I will be using has one window facing the roof and chimney of the old stone house across the street. Though these views are the same as last year, when I occupied this suite of rooms, all is different now. The autumn air is moody, the cold moisture penetrating, but the same raw beauty that called me back to chorus is just as alluring. October 18th, yesterday I began my work. 4 more pieces to complete the suite of 8 works for the exhibit, Reconsidering Nature, to be hung next week here at Maelor. These collages describe the way I take in the landscape, focus in and out, eyes glancing from tall, massive shapes to delicate linear gestures to subtle minutiae. One element overlaying another, I view them as visual poems. October 19th, I succeeded in taking a lovely walk yesterday. The same walk I took almost daily last summer, left out the door, right at the pub, down the steep hill of slate row houses, past the hanging planters of tiny flowers and vegetation, peeking out of every crevice, past the gardens and cats, then to the unlocked gate. Dazzled by the rushing clear white water, I steadied my steps on the uneven path with the use of my cane, liberating me from the dreariness of the convalescence I've been working through after straining my knee before the journey to chorus. How to describe the spirit of this place? In a photo, it would say, this narrow path along the white water, rocks, moss, fern, and roots are a mirror of the natural features I take in on walks in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina, where I live. Not so. The unspoiled nature of this village and all its footpaths, the compressed geographical features from low-lying waterways to steep mountain paths, accessed within short distances from one another, are in jarring contrast to the intensity of the long climbs and vast expanses of the southern Appalachian mountain range. 2, I rarely see litter spoiling the charm of the footpaths that travel through woods and fields. The land is offered without signs warning trespassers to keep out. Landowners seem to honor those who walk, hike, explore while traversing their fields, and I, in return, respect the land I've been given. I'll read one more entry. October 20th. What makes my time at a residency so productive? I have a fully functional studio at home, not like the studio here at Maelor, which can be described as spare. But at home, I have a multitude of duties to attend before I ever get to my studio. Here, I wake early, sip coffee as I write, read correspondences, then cross the little hall directly to the studio where I am free of unwanted distractions. The forthcoming exhibit here at Maelor has kept me from doing my usual floundering in the beginning of a residency, the mental state that confounds me when I see myriad possibilities with no clear direction. Instead, the 4 collages done at my home studio have propelled me into my work here. 4 more collages to complete a suite of 8. Tomorrow morning, I will put on music to settle me into ink drawings and see what arises. Thank you.